The point being, this is for all of the marbles. It's going to be Pyrotek. It's going to be Santa with muscles. And, you know, this is the same wall. You know, we've been playing the, we've been playing the same games. And, you know, even if Pyrotek were to pick a different character, he's not. He's going to be staying with Biaggi. Even if Santa were to pick a different character, he's not. And if we were to pick a different starting stage, we're not.
Oh, that's not their fault, really.
No. Parking lot's right there, but we got to go beach first.
Yep.
Get ready.
But it's tradition, my friend. This is the one that happens over and over again, but with different results, except they're not. Pyrotek in S tier on Fightcade 2, Dance Dance Karnov in A tier. But we have ourselves first blood from Pyrotek with that wide Biaggi curve into the upper right-hand corner. Dance Dance Karnov just unable to make it. 3 points on the board, but we've got 75 seconds left to... No.
Ooh.
Now we've got a tie. Okay, never mind. It's not a Pyrotek shutout. It's not a Santa destruction. It's a back and forth. I don't know what's a wrestling term for a slam jammer.
Slobber knocker.
Slobber knocker, thank you. Slam jammer sounds cooler to me though.
So it's kind of weird. There's been a lot of instances of this where Santa will go 3-0 and get sent down to losers, come back and play a much better game in grands. Maybe he knows that this is what's actually important because he's going to probably fight Pyrotek here anyway. But in order to win now, he's going to have to win 6 instead of just winning 3. But it's not like he hasn't before. Most notably at Friday Night Frisbee a couple of weeks ago, he was able to make it happen. But we'll see if he's able to do it again, especially with Pyrotek not playing at 3 in the morning at his sister's house.
Oh, do we have confirmation that's what's going on here?
That's what happened Friday night. I don't think it's happening today.
Do we know if the internet's better at his sister's house? Maybe. Anyway, he can't use the excuse that he gave his sister the controller. I don't think that's gonna necessarily fly here.
Oh no!
Oh my gosh!
You fool! With 1 second remaining. That hurt.
Did he have that? Did he have that except for that last score?
It would have been 6-6.
It would have been tied. Oh no, the super spin along the bottom, just bouncing around the Klaus Wessel twice. Do I see 3?
I hope not, man.
Oh jeez, Pyrotek, 10 points on the board.
He did it. He tried for it, man. But no, oh man, that's rough. He's throwing a lot of really good super positioning stuff, and I don't know, man. Santa's is really in a well now. 10 points, almost a half game, and a heat seeker to go right to the corner. That's brutal. But it's only 1 game, man. We've got plenty of time.
Yeah, you've got, 6 more games that you have to win in order to take home the trophy. 3 games in order to beat the grand finals and 3 more to win true finals.
For sure.
Long road ahead of Santa. But like anything else, maybe you just need some caffeine.
Well, we'll see. And with moving away from the beach gives him plenty of opportunity to really spread out his wings and try some other things. But we'll see if he's able to make this happen. I don't know. I know why he took it to a bigger stage, because taking like Pyrotek to beach or a tiny stage is never the answer. But it's still like there is no answer.
You're hearing me grunt in the background because Dance Dance Karnov was able to save one of Pyrotek's curves into the bottom right, but was unable to save the exact same throw about 25 seconds later. Meanwhile, Pyrotek landed another 3-point. I'm sorry, what?
Oh no, Santa's keeps moving and positioning and stuff, and I understand you need to get back to center to get all your shots in, but it's not working out all the time. Oh. I didn't think he would have gotten that conversion. That was really clever.
That was a really good choice, too. Knowing how, the player was positioned, instead of going for a super spin, that would have been a little easier to catch. It instead went for the super lob, where you have 1 position to be in order to prevent that from happening.
I think that was completely uncatchable, like straight up. With how long it takes to get a super out, unless he started retreating immediately, I just don't think he could have made it back there. But And 20 seconds
The
remaining.
conversions! Hey,
Just some good
hey!
But it doesn't matter unless Santa just starts scoring immediately. But he hasn't.
It's 10 seconds left to go. Yep.
He can't score a point a second. It just ain't happening.
No, but his defense definitely leveled up this set.
It looks a lot better. He's making a lot of good choices, and those will carry on forward. But that stinks.
Well, we go into the second set, and we're watching, Santa be more deliberate. He's walking more, dashing less. As I say that, he dashes, but he has to for that one. He's applying a little more pressure, but like you said, he's also respecting the bubble.
Yeah, he's doing a lot more. You don't have to respect the bubble that well if you are able to get those back dashes, and that was really well positioned by Santa to be able to do so. You can see that he's a lot more in control, especially in the last couple sets. He's been answering around the 5 zone, trying to get into position between shots, and he'll spend more time working on position than he does actually getting the disc. So, good job, Santa, for adjusting what wasn't working and getting 5 points off a really nice wall curve.
Yeah. No, Pyrotek made the mistake of expecting a throw that never came. Dance Karnov simply held the disc until the window of opportunity, bounced it off the top wall into that 5-point zone. Meanwhile, Pyrotek really scores 3 points of his own. Go ahead.
Those lobs are really, really clever, and they were doing a good job of making them force per set back to neutral. But unfortunately, Santa was spending too much time thinking about the lob and not enough about scoring, and now Pyrotek is falling asleep at the wheel. Ahead by a good, by being on the winner's side, but he's still just not having it happen. Dropping a bunch of points that he should have been able to make. Not to say they weren't good throws, because they certainly were, but a good set by Santa. Maybe he's able to put his name on the board once.
He puts his name on the board plenty of times. He is the #1 jammer in North America. He just has to go up against the robot, the giant of the jam, Pyrotek. So credit where credit's due. None of this is meant to be, a discredit to either player. But as we watch them grind.
After that first game, all here on lawn, I think he realized, what am I doing? This isn't how you win. This isn't how being jittery, being out of control, jumping around all over the place. It's not happening. This is working fantastically. And he's staying calm. He's catching everything that's coming to him. He's not forcing things that don't have to be there. Except for that was ballsy.
That was, yeah, as you say that. Now Pyrotek is walking in circles a little closer to the net because he got Dance Karnov, he got SantaWithMuscles on edge, as it were.
Those position lobs are really good, and he's doing a good job of forcing Pyrotek to not get the up and shoot the net. That's the thing about lobbing, is that the best part of lobbing is that you can't catch it on a whole arc. You can only catch it where it's dropped. So you can absolutely use it to force your opponent to go to one place. And that looked like a missed input from Pyrotek. So good job, Santa, being able to lay something out like that.
Now, I just watched Santa do something very daring. He dashed south, allowing Pyrotek. If Pyrotek threw it straight, Santa may have missed that shot. But instead, Pyrotek threw it south, and Santa was right there ready. 5 seconds left to go. This is going to be Santa's set.
That back dash, right around 10 seconds, that's what takes a good, that's the thing. That's what keeps a good player and a great player apart. It's that you can move up to the front and still know you can catch those things. That looks fantastic. But unfortunately, still a long climb ahead. This gives Pyrotek the stage, and he chooses to play.
Maybe Pyrotek's been listening to us. Clamber for some... Yeah.
Defiant pick. Honestly, most people, including Fireball earlier, say this is one of his weaker stages, and I can't help but agree. There are a lot of, as much as he practices his bumper shots, defensively he does miss a good amount of the really weird stuff that just occurs. And it's good. It's a good choice for either player, but I think Pyrotek just wants a statement, being like, I could beat you anywhere. I have a whole nother thing to work on. That last game was a fluke.
Well, Pyrotek and Dance Karnov grabbed 3 points of their own.
So
that interaction allowing Santa to grab another 3 points. So
this is far back.
Oh, this is so much fun. Just because now both players are being defensive. You know, nobody's jamming the net.
Right in his head.
Nobody's jamming the net because now the disc can go anywhere.
Oh.
And it does. Off the top bumper into the bottom score. Doesn't get the charge, doesn't need to. Oh, he was just there. He was right there.
This is way more wild than the other games so far. They've both been moving around for crazy stuff and making opportunities happen for themselves, which has been, you know, positive and negative for both sides. And just a frame of hesitation. That's all it takes sometimes.
That's all it takes, yeah. And especially over the net play where that frame stretches out to a few more. I'll be fascinated to see kind of post-apocalypse how, ooh, the conversion.
It's a really bad dash. I don't even know if he could have made that. He was kind of at a weird spot for it, but he needed the diagonal to some extent. But corner of the bumper.
Corner of the bumper, throwing it directly towards the net is fun, but not fun when used on you. Pyrotek with 6 points. Dance Karnov with 0 so far, but this could go either way. This is Clay. This is everybody's favorite fun map.
Santa moving a little bit more forward when he caught that curve shot gave him the opportunity to not get pushed back all the way. He didn't have to respond to it immediately, which has really been helpful to give him more opportunities to catch when he doesn't know exactly when things go. Both players heat seek and really good bumper interaction, but Santa's still hanging in there.
He's got this. 40 seconds less to go. And he's not going to let Pyrotek just take it. Never mind. He's going to let Pyrotek take it 14-0. Ladies and gentlemen, I present to you the commentator's curse.
It's also grimy. All right, this could be the end. Unfortunately, Santa has to take it, and he's going to it's like he heard our complaints from earlier, man. He wants to go to other lawn.
Get ready.
Yeah. Nice wide stage, nice bright stage. Instead of lawns, green fields, we have stadiums, kind of yellow, wood, brown, different color palette.
This is a first turn. I learned.
Into the air, gets the charge, super spins it. That's not going to get past Pyrotek this time. Now that there are no bumpers in the way, we are truly playing the game of Windjammers of, just straight defense. Let the disc come to you. If you've got time to cheat up, but we are not doing any abnormal defense here. Both players are staying well to the back, except when Pyrotek gets a little aggressive there. That was fun. That was a 3-point score.
He's moving around a lot, and I mean, if he sees an opportunity, he's not going to ignore it. The disc will sometimes just naturally push you forward, and then it's like, congratulations, it's your turn.
Well, and especially whenever you pop up, whenever you pop the disc up for a chance to go for a super attack, the disc can land, forward or, kind of off to the side. But that's kind of their main reason for cheating up. They're not trying to constantly cheat up like other play styles, such as my own. But in the first set, 10 seconds left to go. Score is 3-6. Dance Karnov may take the first set. Gets into the air, super spins it. 3, 2, 1.
Ooh. He had enough time for a last throw too, man. But no. Good job, Santa.
All right, so Santa on Stadium. Not only is that fun alliteration, but that is where we get to see some character development in this anime that is the Jam the Wind tourney. That kind of died. We're gonna let that idea go. Santa with the wide curve into the air, gets the supercharge denied. As we are back to our usual Windjammers dance. No! The wide curve from Pyrotek gets around Santa, puts him on the board, 3-0.
It sucks when you're stuck in a dash and it's just, it's the wrong choice. You're right in between those two shots and it's like, yeah, I don't have another option to be able to catch this. And so you just kind of have to stand there and just kind of sit there and stare at your mistake. But Santa just got pulling himself back up by his boots. He got 50 seconds remaining, only 3 points. He's ahead by a whole set, so he just needs another 3. And also, you know, to not let any of those really, really cool curve shots get past him. And the conversions back and forth, they both just want the super they want. And unfortunately, Pyrotek was the one to drop it, but not giving up the points in the process.
Yes, the whole point being there is no shame in you know, stopping a super disc from happening. You know, there's the bullseye. The bullseye, ladies and gentlemen. Klaus Vessel is the best character, I promise. All you got to do is just use the Blitzkrieg at the net, and you'll get 5 points even on Stadium.
Every single Tim, dude.
Oh man, 10 seconds left to go, and Santa with Muscles
Now,
may take this game, except for the fact that I opened my mouth and Pyrotek scores another 3 points.
5 seconds remaining, man. That
Oh.
sucks. Good job. Good job.
Oh no. I've made that mistake myself where I thought I already had the disc, so I slammed the direction I wanted to throw it. Ends up looking like a missed dash, and Pyrotek is on the board. First blood.
Yeah, you ain't able to catch things if you don't have the disc with you. It's a big shame. Sometimes you have this really cool input, you get your curve just right, but it doesn't matter because you don't have the frisbee. It's gone. It's packed its back. Let's move to another town.
Oh, nice curve along the bottom.
It's just a little bit of hesitation again. I mean, like, you don't have the time when you're up at the net to react. You just have to do it. But especially with this cross-country connection, you have to know. You just have to do it. And that it's in person, who knows if Santa would have been able to react in time. He probably would have. But right here, but thus is the online meta.
It's what we have right now, and I will say that it's better than what we had last year, which was Fightcade 1. I'm glad that Fightcade was able to improve. But we have ourselves a lot of super spins, got some curves going on. You know, both players trying to use... I haven't seen any heat seekers, to be honest with you.
There's been a few here and there, but that one I'm surprised that wasn't one. But I think it's because Pyrotek wanted to kill more clock. He knows that he doesn't need anything more than to wait another 10 seconds. And I could see him, he was making the decision. It's like, should I let this drop? It's like, no. But it doesn't matter. Pyrotek takes it here. And a brilliant, very close, it was almost a win last set. But Santa loses it 3-1. And that will be the end of our tournament. So once again, congratulations to Pyrotek.